So someone pointed out that the wealthy host was making more money compared to what the best-selling author had made from his entire life's work. And the author just replied and said, yes, but I have something that he will never have, which is enough or sense of contentment. This response made me believe that this chapter is not only about money. Money is just an example, but the real lesson here is knowing where and when to stop. Then the author of The Psychology of Money demonstrated how hard it gets when one loses their sense of contentment or sense of enough. And he demonstrated this using two real life stories. So eyokuqala is about a man who was an orphan. He came from nothing, but he ended up building a really incredible life. He became one of the most respected business leaders in the world. He had success, he had influence, he had more than enough wealth, he had hundreds of millions of dollars. But instead of enjoying what he had built, he wanted to be accepted by an even wealthier group of people. He wanted to be accepted by billionaires. So this led him to cross ethical boundaries, and he made illegal business moves. Yeah, sure, he did gain a bit more cash, but he ended up losing everything that actually mattered. He lost his career, his reputation, and his freedom because he ended up going to jail. And then the second story is about this business leader who had already built a widely successful life for himself. He was making hundreds of millions of money in honest profits, but the sense of contentment never arrived for him either. So he kept chasing for better and more until he decided to build this massive fraud that did not destroy just his life, but it destroyed thousands of others too. I think both these stories follow the very same pattern, that sometimes the biggest mistakes in our lives do not happen because we have too little, but they happen because we have plenty, but we are still convincing ourselves that, nah, this is still not enough.